frustrates me. I don't mind the UI. I will tolerate changes to the UI and stuff like that. I think the UI is fine. I don't like the XX default skin. So pretty much any default skin that isn't XX I think is better. I don't think the team wants it to be like EX. However, what it is right now seems to be a machine score that just takes the total point value of the, of the perfects and just says, divide that by such and such, that's how much each step is worth. And then you get 50% for good, or not for good, maybe 60% for great, 40% for good, something like that. That's what it looks like right now, which means the misses would be effectively no penalty. You lose the opportunity cost of hitting the step, but you don't actually take any penalties beyond that. By the way, what I'm doing is a really shitty idea and it won't work, but I'm going to try it anyway. That's what it seems to be from the math that I've been able to do on the demo screens that they showed to me. Obviously, I can't get my feet on the demo, so I can only do math on the screens that they provided for me. And since everybody's really hyped to try out the new stuff, I don't really want to ask people to do some really dumb stepper monkey testing stuff. But what they've shown me so far seems like a thing I don't want. Let's put it that way. I don't want to jump to conclusions too early, but it doesn't look like something that's going to make me happy. So to be specific, the game predicates itself on difficulty. A lot of the fun of this game is that there are hard parts and there are some rest parts in between that. You should be rewarded for actually having to try the hard parts. If you change it such that it's simply, highest number of perfects wins automatically, it's very easy for people who have better timing to simply get rewarded for skipping every hard part. It used to happen every USPF. And this is not to put her on blast, this is just a thing that happens very commonly. The person that would win women's speed every time was famous for just not doing hard parts. She would just stop and look at the screen. And she got away with that because she could do more than everyone else could. But that sort of thing should not be rewarded over someone that gets to play the whole chart with a decent level of proficiency. In a timing game, it would be, right? That is the purpose of 2DX. Or for that matter, Maniacs. That's a timing game. This is not, and trying to make it one bothers me. That's what I'm afraid of. That's why I don't like the way that the scoring changes look right now. I'm so dead. on, man. Come on, man. Oh, buddy. No, and I understand that people that don't play Pump want it to not be Pump. I understand that. I absolutely understand when people say it would make it more fun for me if I could just play DDR on a different panel setup. What I'm saying is, you're actively killing the game when you do that. It becomes a different game. There are a lot of people that are super hyped right now because they say, oh, finally, all the things I didn't like about Pump are gone. And what they're ignoring is the fact that all the things you didn't like about Pump are Pump. What you wanted is another copy of DDR. And that's what I'm afraid of, right? That stuff drives me absolutely crazy. If you scaled the current system so that it just gave you a percentage, right? It just scaled that to 1,000,000 so you could see how far off you were from a perfect score, then I'd be totally fine with that. When you turn it into just a timing system, that is what bothers me. There's also a big problem of the way that perfects and misses are counted around freezes and long notes. So they've had to actually take some of the bigger freezes and scale them down. And that's already been shown in the demo a few times. Some of the things that are not boss level charts, that aren't, it's not there to give you your health back. It's there for score. They've taken out a lot of the freezes just so that they don't screw up the timing. And that just means that you've already messed up the scoring algorithm.